Greetings, Mech Warriors, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mechwarrior Online. This is TTB speaking, and today we are running the Night Gyr in a Ultra AC2 Dakar build, and this is the Loyalty Night Gyr, which means it actually has ECM. Can you believe that? ECM and jump jets on a Night Gyr, beautiful combination together with 5 Ultra AC2s. This thing is basically a miniature Direwolf Ultraviolet. Now, we need to make sure, of course, that we get into a good position for firing. We have amazing range, over 800 meters with those Ultra AC2s, but we need to make sure we don't get caught and get killed. Now, in terms of skills, you want to get the firepower tree with enhanced UAC/rack and magazine capacity. I also chose to get a little bit of extra heat gen nodes. And then in survival tree, I just went the classic armor hardening side, just to make sure we are survivable enough for what we need to do. Operations is very important. You want to get cool run, of course, and full heat containment. Sensors, guys, extremely important. Enhanced ECM, as well as you can actually also go ahead and take seismic as I did. It's just nice to know if somebody is sneaking up to you at about 200 meters range, so I would take that. And then of course on the auxiliary tree you want to make sure you get expanded reserves 1 and 2 to get this nice amount of double RD strikes and of course dual cool shot. Okay guys, now we are in the first match here on the Grim Plexus, and I am sporting the Vapor Eagle Warhorns because, well, I don't know, I don't vape, but that doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and see some targets and shoot them. Now, as I said guys, look at that range, 866 meters, full damage. You can literally stay in freaking Timbuktu and still keep on firing on targets and do damage, so that's really really good, and we'll try and make use of our amazing range as much as possible. I'm actually thinking, like, if you really want to, you could go ahead and actually get the advanced zoom in the sensor tree as well. That might be beneficial, but I normally do not need that. Okay, let's Dakar on that Sun Spider. As you can see, he's in perfect range. We do full damage, and half our weapons lock up, unfortunately. That's okay though, we did some damage to him. It's all about that burst. You see a target, you double click, make sure to double click. You always want to burst and then either reposition or keep on bursting depending on what the enemy targets do. Let's see, double click and another double click. Yep, keep it firing. Keep it firing. Is enemy RD coming in. Now here's the thing guys, that RD can actually hit you, or it was an airstrike in this case, it actually hit me beyond that cover up top, so it's not a defense against airstrikes and RDs unfortunately, but it will keep you safe from lerms. So that's why I'm standing here still, even though I'm getting a little bit of fire in my face, but it's all okay, we are still very healthy. And guys, the problem is we have 2 arm mounted weapons here. Or actually a set of 4 weapons on our 2 arms, 3 on one arm and then 1 on the other, and they're quite far low slung, so you have to be careful and you need to clear any kind of terrain on the ground first before you start shooting, and also be aware that you're shooting from down below, you're shooting from the hip, so don't shoot your teammates, is what I'm saying. Okay, that's a Lerm Streak large as a Supernova. That is a weird combination, dude. Okay, and there is the Timberwolf from before coming up again. We shoot him a little bit, then we shoot the next target a little bit. It doesn't matter who we shoot, we just shoot anything and everything. That is a Shadowhawk, I believe, just racking away, that's okay. And here comes a Firebrand, okay. And he goes straight for us with rack 5s. That's dangerous, but unfortunately, dude, you did not count for A, my teammates, and B, my DPS, so we just caught him straight through the CT. Poor Jägermech down. Okay, there is a Shadowwalk again, let's give him some Dakar. He wants to really Dakar it out with me apparently, and I'm taking a little bit of fire here on my left side torso, need to be careful about that. But we are pushing, and that's a good thing. The bad thing is, I think the assaults could be pushing a little bit more, but that's okay, they're going in right now. That Supernova is jumping around, it's jumping Jack Supernova, and he should be dead in a sec now. We can't shoot these guys, so let's go ahead and shoot our friend from before again, Echo the Shadowhawk, just get a little bit damage into him. Every little bit counts, and we want to make sure that we keep working on him. Now, the team realizes the enemy team is pushing in behind us. NASCAR is in full effect. There is still a Shadowhawk around the corner though. Need to be careful about that, because if we leave him there, he can do a lot of damage to our assaults from behind. So I'm trying to find him and trying to kill him. I don't want him in our backs. That would be devastating. Let's see. As you can see, the enemies down below, Gulf 7 is where they're at. I don't see the Shadowhawk right now. That's a little bit problematic. I'm just hoping he's not a Fox 8 behind me, but I can't find him, so... Ah, there he is. Okay, perfect. So we can get into range behind him and start shooting him down, hopefully. Yeah, he's hiding down Fox 7. Okay. When we kill him, we actually will have a really good position to shoot at the enemies from, so... Come on, give me that target. There he is! Now let us begin the Dakar. Oh, his CT is actually open. I might have to unlock my arms here in a sec. Let's see. I got a teammate coming in as well. Yeah, he's still below. He's still below. Come on, unlock and Dakar. Bringen Sie den Dakar to fix. There we go. He's dead. Finally. Okay, now we can go in on Gulf 7 and shoot these targets from the side. If anybody exposes, that is, they are well hidden behind that little hill here. But we are 3 kills ahead, so that's good. That means we can just go ahead and circle on towards the right side and push in together with our teammates, share a little bit of that armor. I still have 69% of my mech left, and that is probably 10% or 20% more than I need right now. So, Timberwolf again, our friend from before. Let's go in and Dakar on him. Unfortunately, 2 weapons jam, but that's okay. Keep the Dakar on. We get the side torso, and now we aim for CT, and there she blows. Another Roughneck coming in, and we aim for CT, and there she blows as well. Guys, this build has great DPS, so even if you miss a few shots, it doesn't matter. You just keep shooting. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And if you're in danger of overheating, just don't double tap anymore. Just go single shots or eat a cool shot. There's an enemy Cyclops down there. We go on his side torso. I think I hit a teammate a little bit in the back here. That was not working as intended, but there's still, I think, what is that? Something tiny was running around. Yeah. The reason I made the cut here, guys, the flea was just running around in circles for what felt like hours, so no point in having that in the game. We'll just cut to the chase, which is the flea dies. And actually, the flea died because he ran into a teammate and destroyed his leg. Now that is poetic justice. He ran so much he broke his own leg. 4 killing blows, 6 assists, 2 solo kills, 4 kill most damage dealt, and 802 damage done with 6 components taken out and 14 team damage. Yeah, a little bit of Dakar in my teammate's back. Good round, very solid round. Let's jump right into the next one here on Alpine Peaks. There, I even pronounced it correctly. Yay, me! Alright guys, well, as you can see, we are here on the frozen wastelands, and look at these guys. They're 1500 away. I don't care. I can do a little bit of damage to them, just annoy them a little bit. You know, just start grinding them down a little bit. It's okay. The fact is, even a few points of armor can matter and can be the difference between an enemy just walking away with full firepower or actually getting a weapon or 2 knocked out, so it can be very, very, very important to get these early points of damage in. Okay, now the enemies are pushing in towards Gulf 8 and Hotel 8, and I need to make sure that I'm in a good position to Dakar from, so let's go ahead and follow up the teammates towards Gulf 7 a little bit more. Now we are on a very broad front here. I don't necessarily like that. We need to make sure to engage the enemy before they can get into a good position. There's a Piranha trying to run in behind our team. Let's see if we can give him a few Dakar shots. Nah, I've missed everything. That's okay. That's okay. We've got some Lerms flying his direction. And there's an enemy RD or airstrike coming in, so let's not get caught by that. Give it a little bit of worth. There we go. Yeah, it's an RD. Alright. And now we can start moving towards the top and see what we can see. There's enemy Zeus coming in. Unfortunately, I think I may have made a blunder here. This looks like I'm the only guy standing here. I'm in front of my assaults. Yeah, I don't want to be there. Let's backpedal a little bit. Go a little bit further back. I need more range. I need to shoot anything that peaks above here. As you can see, I could not use my torso-mounted weapon to shoot at that target over there, but I can shoot my arms, so it's only 4 rear 2s right now. Not a very optimal position right now, and this is a mistake that I'm making. Look at the radar, guys. I am the most exposed guy on my team right now, and that's not a good place to be in. And the enemy team has pushed around into Gulf 7. Now they have the high ground, and it's never good if the enemy has the high ground, so there's not much you can do at this point. One thing that you can do, which I'm trying to do here, is be very aggressive and push into Hotel 7 up top and try to hit them from a different angle. Maybe take their attention away from our main force, or maybe just annoy them enough so they will pull 1 or 2 guys towards me, and hopefully that will create enough confusion to allow us to win this game. So, enemy Blood Asp up front, we start massaging him with the UX2s. He's got leather. Whoa, that's a lot of Lerms, dude. Okay, let's go on the side torso and make ourselves scarce. Now we do have ECM, but It's not doing much, as you can see. We took a lot of missiles to the face. Holy hell, who's got me locked like that? But we helped open up the side torso, so a few more well-aimed shots. Maybe. Yep, and there we go. We knocked out the LRM-20s. The arm is gone. Beautiful. Nice jump, I would say. But now we go straight for the other side torso because it's the less armor component, and we take him out. 4 kills over 2, and now we are in perfect range for our Dakar, and the enemy team has to split their attention between us and the rest of our team. That's exactly what I wanted to cause. Look at that, they're looking at me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's keep going here. Jump up. Miss everything, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's go back to the wishing well, and let's wish for some more kills. It's an enemy mad cat, not a mad cat, it's a shadow cat. TTB is mad, that's what I'm saying. Let's go in on the Wolverine as well as the Zeus here. You can MRM me at that range. That's okay, it's fine. It's gonna splatter all over the place. Warhammer should be dropping any second now. That's good, and we can keep on pushing towards Gulf 7 around the corner. There is the Night Gyre from before. We take him out straight through the CT and keep the push going. There's the Warhammer coming up. Can we get him as well? Come on. Yes! Beautifully. TTB names another one. This guy actually torso twists quite nicely, and my one salvo goes a little bit wide, so unfortunately we weren't able to get him. The Timberwolf gets taken out, and it's just the Shadowcat left at this point, and we need to find him and then hopefully kill him. You guys notice a theme in today's video? Yep, it's annoying light mechs and annoying medium mechs trying to run from the inevitable and just wasting everybody's time. Guys, be a friendly player. Don't be like that. Just go out fighting. Don't run around for 5 minutes. Okay guys, 3 killing blows, 7 assists, 2 solo kills, 2k most damage dealt, 421 damage done, 7 components taken out, another good solid round. And guys, I've got a third match coming up for you because I think this one actually showcases a few limitations of the build and a few problems with the build that you can run into, and I'll also show you how to deal with them. So, switch of scenery. We are now in River City, and I'm trying to see if there is any targets coming towards me. Unfortunately, the enemy team is moving towards Fox 7, Fox 6. I don't see any targets up front. There's one guy that we can hit, potentially. Yes, okay, we hit him, and then our Jägermech decided to cock block us with his ass. So, unfortunately, we have to move and find a different position so that we can start shooting at the enemy again. Maybe shoot down here. Nope, there's a PPC shot coming in. We try to counterfire, but unfortunately did not hit. Now, the Hotel 6 area is a really good area for us to be in, if we can get there, because it will allow us to shoot at the enemies from a side angle. However, there's a catch, guys. You need to be very careful with exposing, because if your team is not engaging at that point, the only guy that will be exposing is, you guessed it, it's gonna be you, and that means you get shot to hell. So, let's see if we can manage that, or if we can't manage that. There's an enemy target up front. We just keep on ducking him. I don't even see what it is. It's so far away. But that's okay. We can go ahead on that grasshopper that just jumped in. I took a shot to the back. I think a PPC from a teammate or something. That's okay. That is all a-okay. We can now turn on to the enemy Jägermech up top, do a little bit of damage to him. I couldn't quite turn right now at that point far enough to actually shoot the enemy, so we lost a little bit of damage there. Be very aware of your leg and torso positioning. Now if we go behind this next big tank, we should be able to shoot from here. Yep, around the fuel tank, and nothing there. Okay. So, this is where it gets dangerous, guys. If you look at the map right now, I am the only guy that is exposed at a wide angle right here, and I'm trying to get a few pot shots in, but as you can see, invisible walls are not my friends, and if you actually expose far enough to shoot the enemy properly, you get full-on laser burns in your face, because, well, again, you are the only guy that's engaging at that angle, so we need to be careful about that. Let's just go ahead, go center and massage a grasshopper a little bit. Come on, come on. Okay, he did not want to die, but he is so red on the CT. One shot would easily finish him. Enemy Direwolf coming in. He is just going for a stroll. That's okay. We gave him a little bit of damage on his nose. And yeah, again, guys, I'm just holding this position right here. What I need to be very careful right now is have a look at the map. Enemy team could be pushing around Gulf 7 into Hotel 7 behind me, and I would not realize it. So that's why I'm actually moving back a little bit closer to my team, making sure that this doesn't happen. And as I said, the enemy team is pushing in a little bit. They found a little bit of courage, but not that much. And again, same thing, I exposed myself at the widest angle possible and took some fire for my troubles. Guys, don't make the mistake. Wait for your teammates to start shooting. Wait until you see some bullets flying in. And at that point you expose and you shoot, and once they start targeting you, that's the point where you get away. Okay, let's go in. See, that's much better. We shot a little bit and now we're in cover again. Move it a little bit further, shoot on the Night Star, daka, and back into cover. That Hellbringer is doing a good job of getting return fire on me. But here are my teammates now. Yes, we're finally engaging. Beautiful. 4 kills over 1. This looks very good for us. And now we should be able to daka away from second line with impunity. Let's give him some daka over there. Shoot the summoner as well. Yeah, you keep jumping, dude. We'll just keep shooting you. That's a-okay. Yeah, he drops behind the cover. That's alright. Now, can we jump up here? Maybe see another target? Nope. Gulf 6. We got some incoming up top, maybe. Enemy Nova Cat. Streaks and medium pulses. He has no way of dealing with us at that range. And there is an enemy Mechwarrior to see also coming in, and he is hiding in a little nook here. Unfortunately for him, I saw him, so we'll just go ahead and deal some damage to him. There's a Nova Cat again. Can we go side torso maybe? Get this? No, TTB fails to hit. That's okay though. We can just go ahead and go on the Mechwarrior to see and ruin his day a little bit. Just going for the side torso here. There, it's gone. And now we can go for CT, and we're all jammed. As I said, guys, this build has a few problems, or the general UX have a few problems, and that's one of them. You can just easily jam, but that's okay. We'll just keep shooting from down here, making sure that we deal a lot more damage to that direwolf, as well as the Hellbringer that's around the corner. Come on, shoot! Shoot! See? That's what I'm saying. We're all jammed up. Guys, well, that's a problem that you just have to live with. So, if you're worried about jamming in a certain situation and you know that you just cannot jam at this point, do not double tap. There are a few situations where you need steady stream of damage. At that point, do not double tap, because if you lock up all your weapons, you might be ending up defenseless, and you might be able to might see an enemy right in front of you that has 0 health left, and you just can't kill him because you're all jammed up. So keep that in mind. Okay, guys. We also had a runner again, but that's what cuts are for. Guys, if you like this content, if you'd like to support me making more content, head on over to my Patreon page and see if there's something there for you. 0 killing blows, 11 assists, 742 damage done. Go ahead, try this build and let me know how it works for you. TTB out.